On June 23, 1996, N64 was released in Japan. The results were nothing less than phenomenal. Within hours, over 500,000 systems cleared the shelves.
Yo! Jesus Christ, seizure. But yeah, no, you are correct. I was just being a bit of a memer.
On September 29th, N64 is scheduled for release in North America. The system is about to change.
Bro, did they film this with a fucking, like, lab mic, like, in his mouth?
But before it does, we decided to invite 3 of the best gamers in the country to put it to the test. This is N64.
David Checo, quick finger, martial arts and sports master. Brian O'Rourke, extended play, action and adventure expert. And we got Guybrush here. Steve Green. Steve! We got Steve! Holy shit! Classic Steve.
Good evening, gentlemen. We've been expecting.
I'm sorry, but this they're like, all right, we're gonna head to Nintendo HQ. Actual Nintendo HQ. That's a cursed ass Mario, by the way. This is Nintendo HQ. This is the most Miyamoto could afford.
Good evening, gentlemen. We've been expecting.
Bro, they're clearly just like in an office building that they own.
This is it, the power of N64, the driving force in the next generation of video games. With 64-bit technology, you're witness to moves and graphics that no other system can match. 360-degree viewing, 3-dimensional graphic interpretations, anti-aliasing for crisp
What was that word you used?
viewing, 3-dimensional graphic interpretations.
Even they knew they couldn't call it 3D graphics. Even they fucking knew. They're like, bro, they're gonna sue us if we actually call it 3D graphics. 3D interpretation of
Anti-aliasing for crisp graphics,
A single
and too
model
many
amp.
other things that are just going to blow your mind.
Z-Button!
Welcome to N64.
Greetings, gentlemen.
Oh no.
Your journey begins this way, and from this way we go that way.
Yo, what is this? Yo, it's gotten dark in here.
Hey
guys, how you doing? So, I understand you're here to find out about the Nintendo 64.
Yo, it's Clob! This is the guy who's they named the gun after in GoldenEye. He's working rare.
Nintendo 64, we call it that because it happens to be the world's first 64-bit hardware.
And I think
Now, I
he's
could
just
go on
worked
and
with
on
her.
about all the technical stuff, but I think it's easier for me to explain that as I show you the game.
Hello.
So let me jump into the game. You notice that Mario's standing in this huge field outside of a big castle. Now, if I take the control stick and I just move it a little bit, you notice that Mario starts to tiptoe. If I move it a little bit farther, Mario starts this kind of slow walk. Crank it and he goes full-out sprint. Whip it.
You never knew how to hold an N64 controller? How about the share request link too? No? What? Why?
Okay.
Why? No, but like for what? Why? I think Bowie just thinks it's media share. He forgets that I actually do actual segments on my stream. Okay, so Ebert's wondering how do you hold? How do you hold it? Oh, look at that green screen button. You don't have the green screen button. Also the two-tone. You don't have a two-tone controller. But Eber's wondering, how do you hold it? I'm gonna show you. This is how you hold it. This. And then you put it in your mouth like this. So when you're playing, you use your palm to move the control stick, and you can hit the buttons with your fingers, right? And that, so if you actually want to know, I have a friend who used to play it like this. He would go like this. He's like one of my mods. And he used like, I think he did like, no, it was like this, and he used like his other hand, like, he somehow like gets it around or something. Like he does like some shit like this. But the way you're supposed to do it is like, you put your hand here and here. Just hold it. Unless you're playing Kirby, then you go like this. Otherwise, you just do this, or you do this. You know what I mean? It's easy. Yeah, no. There was a few people I knew who had that kind of idea. When I first played it, I didn't know about the Z button. I knew it blew my mind.
Circles. Full 360-degree control.
360.
And I'm gonna cruise up into this castle because that's where most of the levels are.
Go, little man, go.
I see the
What kind of
BRB
skills
for
you
a
have,
sec.
little
This is
man?
more just
Now
for a
that I'm inside of the
BRB.
castle, before I go show
What's
you a
up,
level,
Tyler?
I'd like to show you some of the cool things that Mario can do. And I'm sure you've seen traditional Mario games. You know that Mario can do things like climb and jump on enemies. But now Mario's got some stunts.
Check out Mario, man, doing those backflips.
If I push the Z and then push jump, Mario does a layout double backflip. If I like run along, push Z jump, whoa, Mario jumps a mile.
Oh, look at that. Did you see him climb?
I can get Mario to do things climbing trees. I can get Mario to do things by hanging on ledges. I can do a ton of stuff with
Oh,
Mario.
did you see that?
Yo, you see the way he went to that door?
No kidding.
Here we go! Here we go! Hey there! Where'd Mario go?
Control stick is cool.
Bro, what do you mean? Yeah, actually, that's a great point, Omega. All right, we brought in the best pros from around the world. All right. Just sit there. You can't actually play Mario. Sorry. But yeah, what's going on, Skylar? We are doing the summer of DK and Banjo. You know how I do this every year. It's year 3. We've already met every incentive I was supposed to do. Well, we're at 300 and something now. What are we at? 300 and... I can't even fit them all. And it's only been a couple days so far. So let's go. We're on day 5 or 6. Let's fucking go. And so, yeah. It's been good times. We filled in the board a little bit. We got the first pitcher with Ebert. We've got a randomizer we beat today. The fucking impossible Paper Mario one. Doing all sorts of games. Where's my Mallow music? Wow. Alright. Like I said, just give me like 2 minutes. I just want to grab like a bagel in my mouth. And then we got DKC, 101%. With love. And we're making a ROM hack. So if you've never seen a Donkey Kong Country ROM hack, we're going to be making one today. And I mean, it'll take more than one day, but you know what I mean. Alright. This is Star Fox Nest would have been so fucking mind-boggling. It 100% was. I'll never forget when I first played Mario 64 and just like seeing it. And then like when I was like 6 or 7 or whatever, my babysitter brought it over. He brought over Mario 64 and GoldenEye, so it had to have been at least like 97 or 90. It was probably not. It was before OOT. And yeah, we're making a DKC ROM hack. Yeah. Rainbow Sprinkles has a really good editor, so we're gonna be using their editor, and we can ask them for help, which is nice too. They come around sometimes, and we shoot the shit. But yeah, anyways, give me a second. BRB.
It actually allows full 360-degree control. Okay, so I'm gonna cruise along here and jump into this picture. Oops.
Hey, how'd you do that?
Actually, it was pretty hard. We had a bunch of R&D guys with busted heads. This level's kind of cool because there's swimming levels in the game, there's snow levels, there's other stuff. This level actually involves swimming as well as kind of some traditional platform stuff. However, now it's all happening in a 3D world.
That's awesome.
Bro, they're just lying to these kids.
That was smooth.
There's one other cool area I'd like to show you in the game before we move on to the other products. And that's Bowser.
Oh, spoil it!
too cool?
Now, I'm not gonna go all the way through this level, but I just want to show you some of the cool things you can do in here.
Give him a toss, man. He ain't nothing.
Anyway, I think I could go on for about the next 20 hours telling you about Mario 64, but I think it's time we move on to Armand, who's gonna show you Pilot Wings.
Pilot Wings. I got a splooge on the floor.
Now that we just finished playing Mario and done it.
So fun fact, I've never actually played Pilot Wings 64. I know people like love the game though.
Crash course in Techno Babble 101. It's time to talk fun.
Nintendo product evaluator. All right.
What's really different about Pilot Wings is that you get to deal with more than just airplanes. You've got hang gliders, you've got rocket packs, and you've got gyrocopters.
Yeah, Bowie, you're basically just jumping ahead of the stuff I'm already gonna do. We actually already watched that promotional tape last summer of DK, so I was actually gonna go into new ones this year. That's should you know how to create your own DKC level? Yeah. Well, you just use the level editor, my dude. Where is it?
It's the most unique flight simming game you've ever played in your life. When you're playing the game, you feel like that you're actually in the game.
T-shirts?
For example, in this hang glider level, there's going to be some rings you got to fly through. That's the first part of it. Now you got to be sure that you're making yourself steer really steady because the mountains are in.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Draw tiles. Where is it? That one. Oh no, I have to be on the right one, don't I? Alright. You can make your own paths and stuff, you know what I mean? So we'll be getting to that later.
Close, okay? Now when you go through all the rings, make sure that you pull the joystick down to swoop your plane upward.
Yeah, that's a different game
Just
though,
like that, just like
Skylar.
that.
It wouldn't work with that.
When you're going into
3 is not
landing,
1.
you want to use your A button, or commonly known as the blue button. Use it to slow down speed if you're going too fast. Come in for the landing, and it's an A+ if you hit it right.
Yo, this is unreal.
Now we want to say Kuja. If there was a 3-level editor, that worked well. Because there is one, but it's kind of it's like only in Japanese. But I probably would have made a DKC 3 hack instead. But the one editor is like so fucking well done. Bro, it shows the worst gameplay ever of this game. This game's pretty hard. Accurate. I played the SNES one. It was also long hard.
When you get to the point where you think you're actually good at this game, try this. Try getting at least a silver or gold medal in all 3 events, and you're gonna open your way up into some new hidden levels, like the
Did they again record this on the shittiest mic known to man?
cannonball stage. One thing that's really cool about the cannonball is that you can use the R button to change your camera angle, and that way you get a true feeling of yourself being in a real-time 3D environment. The jungle hopper. Haha, that's one of my favorites. In this area, the object is to jump across the USA.
No, my videos have Blockbuster with your
You
mom.
want to use your analog joystick once again to make sure that you get the longest jump possible. You jump over this building.
You're at Blockbuster with your mom. They had an N64 set up in one of those box setups. Yeah, I know with the case and all that. I know the bad boy you're talking about. Let me finish this so we can get into it. Yeah, it's inside the glass box. All right.
And then you go around the bend and try to find the best way to get to the actual goalpost. You've still got one more game to play. Shadows of the Empire.
Whoa! Oh, Shadows of the Empire.
Yes, you two guys are here to see Star Wars Shadows of the Empire.
Oh, shit. Again, we brought the best gamers in. Can we play? No. No. I forgot to show that method, but yeah, you're totally right. The long thumb method. Almost like you would do on a PlayStation controller.